Okay, so let's see. In this, I'm gonna kind of just give a. Sorry, first of all, I hope the audio is okay. I couldn't find my tutorial giving a microphone, but I don't know. I don't see any problem why it wouldn't be that, at least all right. Okay, so this first thing is first. Let's see. I'm gonna show you how to log into your website. This tutorial is just going to be a little overview of WordPress, of Divi, which is the theme that we're using, and also I'm going to show you a couple things that might be important. Looks like I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go ahead and log out and show you. Okay, so let's see if I can remember this right. Username is eosmo. Password is Cosmo0. Capital C Ostmo 0926. That's just my standard password that I use for some things. So this is what the back end looks like. Forgive me if I stop talking. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera here. Okay, so first things first, you're probably going to want to change your password. You're going to go here, all users, or excuse me, your profile. You could just click on this too. See, I have my own profile right here. If you want to change your password, where is it? New password right here. Just change it to whatever you want. There might be something required. If you want a password that's more simple than what they allow, I can just change it in the database. But that's something I'll have to do. But yeah, that's that. Okay, if you want to add a new user, say one of your employees wants to make some edits, but you don't want to give them your information necessarily, you can go here. You can click on Add New User right here, or you can just click Add New from here. Which we're in the All Users section here. So username, you give them a username. I don't know. Say it's employee name BJ, right? Something like that. We'll say BJ at osmoconstruction.com. First name, I don't know his real first name. Let's see. I'll figure it out. Hold on a second. I think my computer's loading more slowly than normal because I have so many things going on here. I also have two monitors that you can't even see with other stuff going on, including a Windows virtual machine. BJ. No, this is BJ. Sorry, I don't know BJ's name. Maybe that is his name. First name BJ, last name whatever. Website doesn't matter. Password doesn't really matter. I'll give him a password right here. I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to delete his account. You go there and you just hit. You're going to want to put one of these other roles. Administrator means that he can do anything he wants. Now author means that he can create new pages, but he can't necessarily. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is. The users for your purposes, those probably, if you want to use them or want to do it, it's probably more for seeing who did what. In which case, if you go over to pages, for example, you'll see that c.osmo@gmail.com made these, but eosmo made this one, which I can just throw away because it doesn't matter. That's just what came with the site. And so yeah, you can see that sort of thing. You're probably going to want to make each user an administrator, but I don't really know. That's up to you. Okay, so this is what this looks like. That's how you add a new user. Since you have a new testimonial for me, why don't we just go ahead and create that, or I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so if you want to edit any pages, you just go to this right here, pages, and then you go down to, if you want to edit the testimonials, edit testimonials. So this is what the page builder looks like. Excuse me. Hold on just a second. So this right here, and right here I'll give you kind of just a brief overview of the page builder. This is called the visual editor, so you don't have to edit any code. Obviously it makes it makes editing pages easier for somebody who doesn't want to do that. So if you want to add a new row right here, let's just go over the page since so we can kind of get a visual look here. Yeah, again, sorry it's going slow. That's just because I've got stuff going on. Okay, so this is what the testimonials looks like. This right here is this text testimonials. I'll show you right there. Sorry. This will tell you, you want it center, right, left. It's center right now, as you can see from here. It's in the center. If it's left, it would be over here. If it's right, it's over here. Pretty simple. Text color is dark, light. I mean, you can. If you go back into the code here, I could say, style equals, I don't know, color blue. You could change the color that way, and it would change it in the code, in which case it would show that. Now it's blue. But for simplicity's sake, you probably don't need blue text. We'll go ahead and take out all the code. That's why it's called the visual editor. It makes it easier. So you have two choices. You have dark text and you have light text. Now it's going to depend on the background. The background of this is totally white, so you're going to want it to be dark text. Probably, I think light text is, I want to say it's white, but I'm not 100% sure. That might be a light gray. Either way, you're probably not going to want light text on a white background. Maybe if you have a black background for some page, then you'd want that. But anyway, so that if you want to change that, make sure to hit saved. If you hit this X, the changes do not get saved. So make sure that you hit that right there. Okay, X. And then here are the testimonials. This is, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Here are the testimonials. This is the first one right here. You can see who did it. You put author name, job title, company name, and you can add these things into, I didn't have that information, so I didn't put it there, but you can add that in if you like. Author, company URL, this might be useful. I don't know. There's sometimes people will leave comments on here or whatever in the hopes that they'll just get like a backlink because it's worth something in Google rankings. I wouldn't suggest enticing anybody to leave a testimonial for that reason, but it could be worth something. Anyway, if you want to, you're building something for a commercial builder, and I don't even know why you'd want that. Anyway, it's there in case you do. URL opens in the same window. If you link the person's website, and the website opens up it opens up like in the same window right here. If you click outside this window, what will happen is you click on the link and it opens up a new tab or a new window perhaps with the website. Sorry, someone's calling me. Just a sec. Okay. Then you can put a portrait image URL. Maybe you want that, maybe not. Quote icon visible. This is showing you this right here. Now these are all in here. I didn't have to change any of these, so it's going to, like, this is standard. How it looks right here is how it's going to look like without you changing anything. That's something to keep in mind too. This is only if you want to change the look. Maybe I shouldn't even have said anything. But this is if you want to change the way it looks. You can. And here again, text color dark, text orientation left. You can change it to center or right, and then there's the text right there of the testimonial. So to add a new column, you just hit, or a new row, whatever, and then here are the columns. You just hit add row if you want to add something to the end of the page. I'm going to go ahead and shut down my virtual machine. It's going too slow. There it is. Okay. And then you click on this. This just adds a new section to it. This is going to show you, like what all the testimonials are. I can't really, but you can't see it. Are this one right here. You can also split it in half, thirds, fourths, whatever orientation you want. This is going to depend on what's on the page. But for testimonial, we're going to use this one. here, and then here's everything that you can add. You know, it keeps going down too. These things are all. This is part of Divi. These are all really useful for, you know, editing a website without having to know any code. So you can add tabs, pricing table, you know, an image gallery. Let's see, a portfolio. This is what your portfolio is. All of that, etc. It's really nice. Makes things simple, more or less. There are a lot of options, like, so I guess it's not that simple, but you know, that's that. So one thing that we have here, let's see, where's a testimonial? For some reason, I always have trouble finding it. There it is. Forgive me if you saw it first. Okay, so right here, we'll just go ahead and copy and paste the author's names. Copy and paste the testimonial, and see, like I said, I don't change anything because that's just the way it looks. Standard is pretty good. Hit save, hit update. Shoot, did I update this? No. Yeah, ignore this. Just don't touch anything back. Visual editor, save, update. Refresh. And you have your new testimonial right there. Now what you can do here, if you'd like, I don't really know how you want to organize your testimonials as they kind of come in more and more. What we could do, say right here, we'll make it, this will duplicate whatever's here, so this just makes a copy of it. You can do that, and then you can drag it straight on over here, duplicate this one, move it straight on over here, or there, wherever. Duplicate this one, move it straight on over here. Come on. Update that. Hit refresh. And we'll scroll down here. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Not with how, you know, there's obviously a huge difference in size. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. But if you want that, that's there, and that's how you organize, you know, different breakups of the page, I suppose. Okay, so that's that. I think that's the end of the first tutorial. All I wanted to do is kind of get you familiar with the basic layout of it. This is how you add a testimonial. That's how you add a user, as I already showed you. There'll be more to come, but more tutorials to come. But I'm going to go ahead and end that one there, and I'll split them up, you know, with more logical titles, so that you can kind of pick out which ones you need, you know, based on the title, based on the description, etc. Okay, that's that.